What's going on, guys? Just Messi here and welcome to a brand new video and welcome to your daily dose of transfer gossip. And today is a Wednesday, the 4th of July. And sorry about this video being a bit late today. Obviously normally it's 8 AM every single day, but today it's probably about 3 or 4 PM, so apologies about that. But to make up for it, we do have a lot to get through. So just before we get started, as always, if you enjoy the video and enjoy transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM as a transfer video, is the second upload every 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, who do you think is going to win the Premier League next season? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. But now, let's jump on to confirmed deals. And the very first one is going to be Pantolimon. Yesterday, he made the permanent switch to Nottingham Forest from Watford, undisclosed fee, and signed a 3-year contract. Then we've got a new signing for Bristol City, that is going to be Vyman. He joined from Derby, again undisclosed fee, and just like Pantolimon, signed a 3-year deal. Then we got on to a former Spurs player being Sandro, making a permanent switch to Genoa this time from Benevento, and that's for €4 million. And the final one on the page is a new third choice goalkeeper for Manchester United, as a 35-year-old Lee Grant. He's joined from relegated Stoke City for a fee of just £1.5 million. Then we go to the next page, the very first one is Lee Grant's replacement pretty much. They brought in Federici from Bournemouth, and just like most of them so far, undisclosed fee. Then we have a double deal for Anderlecht in the Belgian Pro League, and they signed first up Santini, a striker from SM Chan. I think that's how you say the French club's name, but it's for €3 million. They also signed Bakali, who back in the day, like say 3 or 4 years ago, had a lot of potential about him. But just like Santini, he's gone to Anderlecht from Valencia, undisclosed fee for him, and he's on a 4-year contract. Then we've got a player that also has a lot of potential about him, but last couple of years definitely has stagnated. That is Halilovic. The Croatian playmaker was initially a Barca player, like a Barca prospect, and then made a switch to Hamburg. It didn't really work out too well there. I think last season was playing for Las Palmas. But now he's gone to AC Milan on a free transfer, again from Hamburg, and will now look to reinvent himself again. And next up, we've got 2 players that probably won't be on FIFA 19. The very first one is Atletico Madrid's former captain now, and that is Gabi. He has joined Qatari club Al Sadd from Atletico Madrid as a free transfer, and that's the same team that Xavi currently plays for. And next in is going to be former PSG and Newcastle midfielder Yohan Cabaye. Yesterday, he joined a club in the United Arab Emirates called Al Nassr as a free transfer from Crystal Palace on a 2-year contract. I remember one card in particular about Yohan Cabaye. I think it's like FIFA 12, his team season card for Newcastle, absolutely phenomenal in game. But next up, we've got a new goalkeeper for West Brom, who are hoping to get promotion back to the Premier League this season. That's going to be Sam Johnston. He has joined from Manchester United for a fee of around, like some sites saying like £5 million plus. And it does seem very likely now that Ben Foster will go into Watford for around 2.5 mil. And the final one today is a new signing for Lazio in the Serie A. So they brought in Berisha from Red Bull Salzburg for €7.5 million, and it's on a 5-year contract. Newcastle were also trying to bring him in, but now, again, gone to Serie A. But let's jump on to potential deals now. The very first one, it's technically a confirmed deal, but it could be fully announced this weekend. So the source today is UOL, and they're saying that Arthur will join Barcelona by this weekend. He will participate in pre-season, and will go with Barca to the pre-season tour of America. He will be a new player to FIFA 19, and the transfer itself was announced probably like, say 3 or 4 months ago, maybe even longer than that, from Gremio. And next up, according to Sky Sports, West Ham have made a bid in the region of £20 million for Sporting midfielder Bruno Fernandes. Now, some people are probably sat there thinking, why they bid that? Because he's terminated his contract with the club, so technically he is a free agent. But the reason they made a bid for him then is because it could all go to court, meaning that a fee could be paid for him there, and it could be more than 20 mil. So paying a premium now could prevent all of that, and apparently Inter are doing the same thing with William Carvalho. And given the current circumstances, I'd probably say right now it's good for all parties involved, because for Bruno Fernandes, he wants to move away, West Ham want the player, and Sporting don't want to lose him on a free, so they'll get some kind of fee out of him. And next up, a very short one according to Damasio, Loic Remy is set to sign for Lille in France from Las Palmas for a fee of €1.4 million. And now some potential good news for Newcastle fans. This one again is according to Sky sources. Newcastle are in talks to sign Nice striker player. And a couple of days ago, it was Skulls who said that West Ham made a bid for him of £27 million, and Tottenham are also very much interested. So they have got competition, but maybe if they put a £30 million bid in, they might get their man. And going on to the next page, the first one is according to Fabrizio Romano. Fabian Ruiz will undergo his medical today or yesterday with Napoli. That is ahead of a move from Real Betis. He is seen as Jorginho's replacement, who will join Manchester City very soon. And the thing about Fabian Ruiz, by the way, he said publicly about 2 weeks or so ago now, it was done to Napoli, the only thing left was a medical and an announcement. But now Napoli are bringing him in, it means Jorginho can finally become a Man City player. And the next one's also to do with City and could be confirmed very soon as well, and finally got a breakthrough in the deal for Riyad Mahrez. So various different sources now are saying Leicester have accepted Man City's bid of £60 million for Riyad Mahrez, and the Leicester man will undergo his medical this week, and it should be announced by the end of the week. And Leicester have also excused him from training so he can complete a deal. And next up, according to the Daily Star, Liverpool are expecting a £10 million offer for England striker Daniel Sturridge, that's from Turkish giants Besiktas. Now, reports in Turkey also suggest that Liverpool potentially could offer Daniel Sturridge in return for the Croatian centre-back Vida, who also plays for Besiktas. And next up we have one for Barcelona, and this one is according to Sport. Clement Lenglet has told Sevilla he is rejecting their contract offer and will sign for Barcelona. And Foot Mercato said the French defender should join Barca on Thursday or Friday. In his current contract he has a €35 million release clause, and I imagine Barca will pay that happily. And apparently Barca are also trying to sell or loan out Yerry Mina, who so far at World Cup has got 3 goals to his name, but whenever I've seen him for Barca in particular, he's not looked very good. But who knows, the confidence from the World Cup in Colombia, it could carry over to club level. And next up, a player that could be leaving Barca this time is going to be Andre Gomez. A very short one according to Independent, new Arsenal boss Unai Emery wants to bring Barca midfielder Andre Gomez to the Emirates. And for Andre Gomez, he's played to so many different teams so far this summer, including Arsenal, including I think it was Napoli, and multiple other Serie A clubs, and on top of that even Wolves. So Barca are probably open to sell him, but no fees been mentioned just yet. And next up, according to Le 10 Sport, PSG, Chelsea and Manchester United are all in a race to sign AC Milan defender Leonardo Bonucci. Now that rumour has been going on for some kind of time now, but for Paris Saint-Germain, they might be in a bit of trouble because financial fair play, they're getting reviewed again. But we'll talk about that more later on in this episode. So next up, according to Damasio, Inter Milan's latest offer for Malcolm is a loan deal worth €10 million plus an option to buy set at 30 mil. But instead of an option to buy, Bordeaux want an obligation to buy, which is easily triggered by reachable conditions. So essentially the club want a guaranteed sale, it's understandable why as well. It's just a one-off payment and it might have him back next season. And next I've got a couple of quotes from the Lyon manager talking about Nabil Fekir. So first up he said, "I'm working under the assumption that he will stay with us. He wants to take the next step. The president has offered him the chance to leave, we'll see after the World Cup." Then he goes on to mention Liverpool again, so you'd assume right now, if Liverpool are still interested, a deal should still get done. And next up, according to Sky Sports again, Chelsea and Barca are continuing talks over a transfer of Willian after Chelsea rejected a bid in excess of £50 million. There are still a lot of reports saying United could get involved at some point, but since Willian wants to go to Barca, and Barca want him. Another player who could be leaving Chelsea this summer is going to be goalkeeper Courtois. So according to OK Diario, who I think are a Spanish outlet, Real Madrid have seen a €35 million offer and bid for Chelsea goalkeeper Courtois rejected. The next offer will be €38 million plus €9 million in bonuses. The rumours are saying Courtois wants a dream move to Real Madrid, not mainly just because of the club, but because that's where his family are currently living. And you would imagine if Courtois leaves Chelsea, they'd be like a merry-go-round of goalkeepers. And yet another Chelsea player linked for move away today is going to be N'Golo Kante. So according to L'Equipe today, PSG have not given up on signing Chelsea's N'Golo Kante this summer. And PSG might also offer Rabiot in the opposite direction, so basically a swap deal plus cash. And now we'll go on to the final 4 rumours today then. The very first one is according to Gazzetta dello Sport. Chelsea are ready to negotiate a swap deal to send Spanish striker Alvaro Morata back to his former club Juventus, in exchange for Gonzalo Higuain. Now Sarri is yet to become Chelsea manager, and most of the rumours about Higuain to Chelsea are reliant on him. And next up, we've got Cristiano Ronaldo yet again linked to Juventus. Now, a couple of days ago when it was on Tutto Sport, I was like, you know what, I don't really believe it. But now, pretty much everywhere is saying it'll happen. So according to a sports show in Spain yesterday, and also a guy who called it J. Pedrerol, I probably butchered that, but he does work for that show. He said, breaking news, Real Madrid star Cristiano Ronaldo will sign for Juventus this summer in a deal worth €100 million. And apparently the guy that announced it has got a very good relationship with the Real Madrid president Florentino Perez. And then MAHREZ said Juve have reached an agreement with Ronaldo on a 4-year contract worth €30 million this season. And the two clubs are still negotiating a fee. So for Juve, if they pull it off, fair play. Now Ronaldo might be 33 years old, but still at this point in time being that age, he's still a phenomenal player. Like arguably right now, the best player in the world. And he's a goal scorer. Like, he scores goals for fun. And for Juve in the Champions League, it could be vital. And not only would they be getting one of the greatest players of all time, they will get Ronaldo's brand on top of that. Like you could guarantee if Juve sign him, they would sell so many Ronaldo shirts. And beIN Sports also said a really credible source has said from Italy that Ronaldo to Juve is definitely happening. And you can guarantee if Ronaldo does go from Real Madrid to Juve, Real Madrid, they want to spend a lot of money replacing him. That ties in with the next rumour. And reports in France and also Spain very early on today said that Real Madrid have agreed a sensational €272 million deal to sign PSG and France wonder kid Kylian Mbappe. And then just one day after releasing a statement about Neymar, Madrid put out another one about Mbappe. And it's pretty much a copy and pasted statement of Neymar, saying that categorically they denied any kind of bid. And it seems in general that Real Madrid don't want to annoy PSG, basically because what happened last time with Barca tried getting Verratti, and then PSG were like, you know what, we'll take Neymar. But because of financial fair play for PSG right now, initially, the first viewing was I think €40 million to 60 mil by the end of the month, and you're all good. But now, they're reviewing it again. So quite possibly, the sanctions for Paris Saint-Germain could be very, very bad, but we'll have to wait and see. But that, guys, is going to be it for this video. So as always, if you enjoyed it and enjoyed transfers, show support by leaving a like rating. That'd be absolutely awesome and greatly appreciated. If you're new to my channel, press the subscribe button for more and press the notifications tab next to it to receive an alert every single time I upload a video. If you missed yesterday's video, we're down below in the description box. Current schedule every day at 8 AM is a transfer video, the second upload at 9 PM. And finally, in the comment section below, who do you think is going to win the Premier League this season? Let me know down below. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.